Hi guys! So today I'm gonna give you 5 suggestions for horror TV show. I love horror, so I like to binge on that, so I thought something that I've already seen and I really like watching, I can probably suggest to you the same, and if you have got more suggestions, you're welcome. First one is Channel Zero. It's got an IMDb rating of 7.2 and it's an anthology series based on a popular internet creepypasta, Candlelight, No End House, a lot of different stories. But it's really good once you start watching into it. It starts slow, like it builds up, and since there's like different episodes each time, like different series each time, it's quite good. I think it's got 4 seasons, but it's very addictive. Once you start watching it, you can't stop midway. You have to kind of finish it, so it's a binge-worthy show for sure. Second is Enfield Haunting. It's got an IMDb rating of 7.1. It's a 3-part drama series, and the events took place in ordinary North London home in 1977. So it's quite old, but then the way they go about showing the life of the daughters and like the family, it's really good to see it because it's very slow but very creepy.
Bed. It's bad enough wearing your sails out.
Maurice Gross, from the Society of Psychical Research.
How many poltergeists have you actually dealt with?
None.
That's okay. We can learn together.
Pick up your mess. Why don't you get the poltergeist to help you?
Guy Playfair, how do you do? I'm a colleague of yours. Thought maybe you could use a hand.
I saw a teapot move on his own accord.
You see what you want to see.
Don't leave me alone with it.
She's gone.
It's the poltergeist that's come with me.
It's time for you to go.
If I go, I'm taking her with me.
This is a house of death.
Third one is The Terror. IMDb, it's got rating 8, and it's about this British Royal Navy colonel captain, Sir John Franklin, who's close to the end of his career, and nobody likes his leadership because the way he is and his personality. And he's also, like John Franklin, he's also seen people die under his leadership on previous expeditions to the uncharted territory that he was taking on. But then he still wanted to fight through it and show that he can help, do it and nobody else can. That ego thing probably. And he struggles it because there's some supernatural power in that place where he goes, and it's very different to all the other series you would watch because it's something that I haven't seen before, and it's kind of takes a different route, and it's based on old times, so it's quite interesting to see that. The fourth one that I would suggest is IMDb rating of 7.1, The Haunting of Hill House. It's amazing. Haunting of Hill House, it's got a great story, even though it hasn't got like jumps all the time, like it hasn't got really jump scares, but it's got a really good like follow-up story, and the story is quite different. A lot of horror movies, you are quite used to seeing the things happening in the house, Paranormal Activity, Paranormal Witness, and all these kind of shows which are all related to the house. Even the Enfield Haunting of Hill House, no, I think it's called the Enfield Haunting, sorry. It's kind of in the house as well, so it was interesting to see a different kind of like story, even though it says The Haunting of Hill House, but it's much more than that. It's about the characters as well, and they go in the past and they show the future of the character and how they change over time. So it's quite interesting to see. It's related to their like past, and it lingers on quite well. There is a few jump scares here and there, so be prepared for that. But overall, it's very good. It's a psychological thriller, so if you're into that kind of stuff, it's really good. Fifth one I would like to say is Marriane.
Depuis mon enfance.
Quelle chose? Marriane. C'est une sorcière.
Privée de corps et l'air, elle investit ton âme. J'ai écrit ces bouquins pour lutter contre elle.
Et comment Lizzie se débarrasse de Marriane?
Je sais pas.
Emma, who's a famous, successful French horror writer, is forced to return to her hometown after the woman who haunted her dreams 15 years ago begins to reappear. And the work she writes is apparently a work of fiction, but how much is the fact? It's a really good story, like...
Et je respecte toujours mes promesses.
Definitely, these 5 are the ones which are my top recent ones that I've seen so far, and if I can think about other ones, I'll definitely make a follow-up video to this. Horror is my best genre to watch, so me and my husband both are like horror addicts. So we watch the horror movies, the horror seasons, and we binge on them quite often. So that's why I could suggest these, because I've loved watching each one of those. If you have any suggestions and like you want to suggest us to watch something, want us to take a look and, you know, give our review on it, I'll be more than happy. And have a great day. Bye!